Hi, I'm Scott Garvey, machinery editor at Grainews magazine. Today I'm in the community of Gross-Umstadt in central Germany, and I'm here to see the German Agricultural Society's Agricultural Products Test Center. DLG, the acronym by which the Agricultural Society is known, began testing tractors as far back as 1962. Today, the range of products they test is greatly expanded. They test a variety of agricultural products and some consumer and municipal use products such as lawnmowers, weed trimmers, and those sorts of things. This lab is Germany's equivalent of the Nebraska Tractor Test Facility. And in fact, through the OECD group of countries, both the Nebraska lab and the Gross-Umstadt lab here in Germany share and accept each other's test data.
Behind the facility's main building here is an oval test track. It's used for measuring tractor drawbar performance, and it's similar to, but a little narrower than the one used at the Nebraska Tractor Test Lab. The DLG load car is built on a tandem axle road truck chassis. Engineers use it to measure tractor drawbar performance, but this load car is also capable of conducting power mix tests on tractors. Power mix is a relatively new aspect engineers are increasingly paying attention to when it comes to evaluating tractor performance. To get that power mix data, the DLG load car can combine drawbar pull with simultaneous PTO and hydraulic loads. Drawing power from multiple systems at the same time provides a more realistic measure of tractor performance by creating conditions similar to those it experiences in the field. But the facility still conducts PTO-only tests the way they've been done for decades. This tractor is connected to a dynamometer and undergoing one of those evaluations inside the center. The results of standard PTO and drawbar tests are shared with other test centers around the world through an OECD agreement. OECD is the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development among countries. As part of that cooperative agreement, the Gross-Umstadt facility frequently shares its test results with the Nebraska Tractor Test Lab. As a result, tractors tested here in Germany meet the testing requirements mandated by state law there. That's convenient for manufacturers who build tractors in Europe and want to sell them in North America. Tires are an example of one of those components the center tests. Manufacturers often contract with the DLG Test Center to evaluate their products. That work is done on a fee-for-service basis. In fact, having that kind of DLG performance evaluation is viewed as a significant marketing tool by many companies in Europe. As a not-for-profit, non-partisan organization, DLG's evaluation results are well respected among farmers and other members of the public in Europe, and companies can actually gain a marketing advantage from having their products display a DLG test seal. When Germany-based Fendt wanted to demonstrate the fuel efficiency of its newest tractors during an evening media event at their Markt Oberdorf manufacturing plant, the company arranged to have a DLG engineer and the test center's load car brought to the factory for a practical demonstration. Here, a Fendt tractor pulls the DLG load car around the factory's own test track to prove fuel consumption claims about the tractor's new engines. Combine manufacturers also use DLG's services to evaluate their products. Testing the performance of new machines is a common job for the staff at the test center. And DLG engineers created their own one-off custom harvester specifically to establish baseline measurements to help do that job and evaluate losses on commercial models. Back at the DLG facility, there's also a bump track which allows staff to test things like seat suspensions and even drawbar stresses on trailing equipment, such as loaded dump wagons or slurry tankers. A pivoting mechanical arm in the center of the track can pull trailers or implements continuously without punishing a tractor and driver on the rough course. If a machine suffers a breakdown during that kind of torture testing, the facility also has its own machine shop, staffed with technicians that can make repairs or even fabricate new parts right on site. That helps get tests going again quickly and keeps the facility on schedule. Inside the test center building, technicians also work on evaluating a variety of other products used in the agricultural and municipal sectors. That includes solar panels designed for use in barns. Technicians place the panels inside a test chamber, subjecting them to ammonia fumes to simulate exposure to manure. and measure what, if any, effect that has on electrical output over time. Equipped with its own X-ray system, the center can test the density of large round or square bales. The system can create a density map of any bale tested, showing how tightly and evenly packed it is. With that kind of information, engineers can fine-tune baler design to produce more consistent and weatherproof bales. Recently, DLG purchased farmland at another location in Germany, which will allow it to expand its research-focused activities, providing farmers with even more access to independent research results on crop production practices. The farm also allows test center staff to evaluate tillage equipment and provide detailed information to potential buyers on what kind of field surfaces various implements leave behind them. As a completely independent, non-profit business, DLG is a unique organization in the agriculture sector. And with its focus on independent testing and evaluation, that is what currently allows it to be one of the dominant forces in facilitating information exchange among farmers all around the world.